Hello everyone. It's a Sunday and I thought I would just kind of wind down with you guys and do just like a chill evening routine, just show you kind of what I've been doing lately. A lot of you guys asked about my skincare. Maybe we'll do some of that. And yeah, what a typical Sunday looks like in quarantine in Toronto, I guess. Since this is a nighttime routine, I wanted to thank the sponsor of today's video, Lilly Silk. You guys know that I'm always trying to be as intentional as I can when it comes to bringing in anything into my life. So I thought I'd give some scrunchies a try. Okay, for real though, I've heard for a while that silk is really gentle on your skin and hair, so I was curious to add some silk to my everyday lineup to see if it helps. This is my normal sleep mask, so I was more than happy to upgrade to a softer, gentler version. Look, I'm over 30, so I will definitely take any anti-aging ammo I can get these days. And I'll be honest, since I got the silk pillowcase, I feel like I've been sleeping sounder, and it definitely feels a lot softer and gentler on my skin. Lilly Silk does carry a lot of high quality pieces, so if you're interested in clothing, you can definitely check out their website, and they have a lot of silk and cashmere pieces to choose from. But for me, the main thing I was looking for was a comfortable, breathable sleep shirt or dress. This one feels like you're sleeping in literally nothing. It's super breathable, so you can really stay cool if you run hot when you sleep, and it just feels really gentle and nice on the skin. Definitely a departure from my usual raggedy t-shirt and shorts for bed. And lately I've been noticing a lot of breakage and fallout when I tie my hair up in a ponytail using sort of those loopy hair ties, so I decided to give some silk scrunchies a try. Lilly Silk carries a whole bunch of different sizes and shapes, so it's really helpful, and I've definitely noticed that it just feels a lot gentler on my hair. It doesn't dent my hair if I put it up, and there's a whole lot less fallout, which is really important to me because I want to keep the hair on my head. So I've really been enjoying adding that little bit of luxury and gentleness to my sleeping routine by adding a little bit of silk in there. And if you guys were interested in trying out Lilly Silk yourself, you can check out the description down below and there will be a discount code waiting for you. So you might notice in this evening routine that it's not all relaxation, essential oils, and breath work. And that's because that's not my life. The truth is, Sundays are really a mix of work and play because I work full time and weekends are usually my time to dedicate to YouTube. And don't get me wrong, I make sure I take some time to slow down and rest, but Sundays are also filming days, so I kind of spend a lot of time just procrastinating getting that started. But once I finally do, I will usually sit down and plan out a video, and I like to write out my shot lists so that it's not a scattered mess and I don't end up wasting a lot of time once I do start filming. But sitting down and writing out a shot list, writing out talking points, and just having some kind of a plan before I sit down to start filming, it really helps me save time so that I can get done what it is I need to and maximize my relaxation in the evening, because Sundays you gotta chill too. And once filming is over, it is time to tear down. I live in a one-bedroom apartment, so my filming space is also my living room, which means that I need to clean up before anything else gets done. And for whatever reason, I decided to film in jeans, and that didn't last too long. As much as I'd want to leave all my filming gear set up, I always like to tear it down and reset the space because it just makes for a more relaxed and chill vibe later on. And Sundays I usually like to work out in the morning, but for whatever reason today I pushed it to the evening, but I always try to make sure I get a little bit of movement in on Sundays. Exercising is kind of a way that I really just stay sane. Everything is still pretty much shut down here in Toronto, so I really had to create the habit of enjoying working out at home. I don't know if I could say I actually enjoy it, but the routine is something that I have to do and something that I try to do at least 4 days a week. It just gives me endorphins, and endorphins make you happy. And happy people, well, you know what they don't do.
They just don't.
So I'm going on like day 5 here right now. I don't know why it looks particularly good on camera today, but now it's time to take a shower. I did get pretty sweaty in that Heather Robertson workout. I will leave it linked below. A few of you have asked me what I use for my skin. I can't believe I said that. Call me an influencer now. But it's just this La Roche-Posay cleanser. And then lately I have been using this Ordinary Buffet serum. It's got peptides and a bunch of yummy things for the skin. Oh yeah, check out that breakout. Are you sure you want to know my skincare routine now? But all I do is add the serum, and then I go in with plain CeraVe moisturizer. And that's it. And I make sure to put it on when my skin is still damp. That is the key thing that I learned to sort of repair my moisture barrier, and anything excess I just put on my body as I get out of the shower. Well, and I'm feeling fancy this evening, so I decided to do a hair mask. I find I've been doing this about once a week lately. It just makes my hair feel a little softer and more hydrated, nourished. It's still really cold here in Toronto, so I'm just doing all I can to help with hydration and just maintain that moisture balance in my hair. So I'm gonna let that baste for 10 or 15 minutes, probably longer, while I tidy up the apartment. I don't like to have clutter before I go to bed, especially on a Sunday. I think it just helps sort of reset for the week. So that means putting away laundry, putting things in its place. A lot of you guys know that I still get easily overwhelmed by my wardrobe, and a way I try to combat that as I slowly declutter is just to make sure I put everything in its place, everything has a home, it's folded, it's hung up. It just ensures that everything feels a little bit clearer of space and mind, especially for a Sunday. So I don't like to wait too long after a workout before eating something and make sure I refuel properly, so I'm just making a quick dinner. And I did say our Sundays were realistic, so we're probably gonna watch something on Netflix as we eat this. And if you don't massage in your dressing, you are missing out. Make sure you try it. And you guys, I'm Ukrainian, so every once in a while, you gotta have a sausage. What can I say? I know there's a lot of recommendations to eat mindfully, not watch TV, not be on your phone as you're eating, but every once in a while we like to do this. It's just relaxing. It's good to have a good laugh and watch a good show while we're having our dinner on a Sunday. Putting that Netflix on pause to tidy up. Jeff and I like to take little tidy breaks in between watching shows so that we don't get caught staring at the screen for too long. And it's a good time to make some tea. I'm actually not much of a tea drinker. How good is this mug, just by the way? But every once in a while I like to make something caffeine free and adding a little bit of honey. I find it's just, I don't know, it's relaxing, it's nostalgic, it reminds me of my grandparents, and it just really does help sort of settle things down and kind of just gets your body and mind ready for relaxation, for going to bed soon, just puts you in that mode. And Jeff gets the Mr. Burns mug this evening. But the one thing I find sometimes is, because I tend to work a little bit scattered, so sometimes I end up working late into evenings, and I find it's a little bit difficult for me to shut my brain down. So doing things like this, having a tea, tidying up, watching a show, chatting with Jeff, we're watching the Biggie documentary tonight. It's all things that I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful about, because it is really important to have that bedtime routine and kind of cue your body and letting it know that it's time to go to bed. So we finished the documentary and I'm getting into my PJs, my nightshirt, if you will. And something I'm trying to do a little more consistently is journal and habit tracking. To be honest, this doesn't happen all the time, but I do enjoy it when it does. I am just tracking some habits for the month of March, and I'm trying to do that before bed because it kind of forces you to think about your day, to reflect, and also set yourself up for the next day. So that's it for my, I'd say, pretty typical Sunday routine. Whatever yours looks like, I think the point here is that I think we're all just trying to make sure that we're doing something nice for ourselves and making sure we take some proper downtime and proper rest. I hope you like this video, and please subscribe. Night.